Hello and welcome to New Health Partner Onboarding System training videos. In this first video, we will give you a tour of the different sections and what each section represents. We will also explain how successfully register as an agent. Let's start. When you first enter the site, the first section is the training videos. We have included a training video for each section in English and Spanish, and we highly encourage that you watch each one. In the first section, Principal Agent Registration is where you will be asked for some information to be validated against the National Insurance Producer Registry. In the second section, Agency Registration, you will have the option to add your fully licensed state agency or an entity like an LLC or corporation in case you want to get paid through this entity. You have to be validated as an agent first, to be able to add an entity or agency. In the last section, Sub-Agents and Staff, you can add the agents that work for your agency as well as your staff. You have to be validated as an agent first, and then validate your agency to be able to sub-agents add business staff. We will explain the process for both agency and sub-agents and staff section in later videos. To register as an agent, click on the menu option, Principal Agent Registration. The system will first check if your email is already registered in our internal system, but don't worry if you are not. The process is the same for both existing and non-existing users. Start by typing your last name, Social Security number, and National Producer number in that order. Once you finish typing the NPN, hit the Tab key on your keyboard. This will look up and validate your information in the National Insurance Producer Register. The information to produce this video was provided by the National Insurance Producer Register for testing and demonstration purposes. If you will receive a message informing you that the system could not validate the provided information, reset the form, and try again. Please, be aware that we are monitoring and recording your activity in the system. You cannot use the system to obtain others' information. Also, if you receive a message saying that the NPN you entered exists in the system already, stop the process and contact us at onboarding@newhealthpartner.com to investigate the issue. If the information you provide matches, the form will be auto-populated with your licenses, appointments, and some demographic information. The first step is to select from the Upline Agency drop-down. This is the agency you directly work for. If you cannot find your upline agency, stop, and send us an email to onboarding@newhealthpartner.com. It is mandatory that your upline agency is registered and validated in the system. The next step is to provide some required information like your phone number, agent line of business, language preference, and company position in addition to being an agent. Click on the Select Your Primary Address drop-down to select the address you want us to keep in our system. You can also provide a different address. The next section displays the different addresses that you have in your state of residency. This information is read-only and cannot be modified. The next two sections will show all your licenses by state as well as the different carrier appointments you have or had a contract with. This information is also read-only and cannot be modified. In the next section, you can specify whether you already completed the FFM and a HIP certification for the year specified. Upload the certificates for each certification if you mark yes on any of those options. And finally, in the final section, you can add carriers you desire to contract with. Once you finish, review the information one more time for accuracy and click on the Submit Agent button to save the information in the system. Easy, right? Now, let's review how to modify this information. On the left menu, click Reports, and then, Agent Report, then click on your record and then Edit. This will open the form in case you want to add or change your information. Remember to always pay attention to all alerts and messages. We have concluded the agent registration training video.